Hello my friends all over the world, wherever you are. Today I did a garden harvest and got about a dozen golden bell peppers, and I'm going to make juice with a number of other ingredients. Let me show you my other ingredients. Well my friends, as you can see, I have the golden bell peppers. I've got a couple of dozen collard leaves, a couple of dandelion plants, a few tomatoes, and I have some green tomatoes. I bet you didn't know you could juice green tomatoes. There's a lot of nutrition in green tomatoes. I have carrots. I have a harvest of French sorrel from one huge French sorrel plant, ginger, garlic, turmeric, and one large beet. Now before I start making juice, I want to point out that I'm using the front-loading feed tube. This eliminates blowback up to your ceiling 100%. And I'm going to install the near zero blowback cutter that has over 80 teeth cut into the 5 blades, and that shreds produce approximately 4 degrees centigrade cooler. So let's feed in some ice cubes to cool down the feed tube and cutter, because my temperature gauge is up to 29 degrees already. It's a very hot and humid day in sunny Southern California, so we'll cool down that cutter. More collard greens, and then I'm going to alternate with my golden peppers after I cut them in half. Cut the bell peppers into quarters. Whenever your juicer stops like that, give it a jump start with a switch. Garlic. Now for some dandelion greens. Now whenever I notice puddling of juice, I put in a few carrots and allow the pulp to come out, because carrot pulp is an excellent pulp to absorb any juice. Usually the greens have more juice than the carrots in terms of puddling in the front. Now here's the last of my carrots. And I want to point out that one of the things I love about this front-loading feed tube is, one, you can see in here, and I can see that all of the produce is shredded. There's not even a plug of carrot there, but I like to get into the habit of putting a couple of fingers full of pulp in there and force anything through that might still be there, in case I don't see it. Unplug it, take the feed tube out, get all the pulp off the cutter and out of the feed tube and into the mixing bowl. Let's see, we'll get a knife in here to get all of that pulp out. With cold water and this cleaning brush. And this cleaning brush comes with all juicers sold by Whole Health Foundation. Clean the feed tube. Now with the wet cleaning brush and cold water, we'll clean the front of the juicer of any pulp that might have dried on there due to heat from the motor. And we'll take this up here, and either with a damp cloth or a spray nozzle like I have, clean the front of the juicer, and we'll soak up the rest of that water from the countertop, and then we'll start mixing the pulp. Now because my mixing bowl is overflowing, I'm going to transfer some pulp from the large bowl into a smaller bowl so that I can easily mix this produce, because right now it's too full and it's difficult to mix. Yeah, much easier when it's not overflowing full. 3 scoops into each cloth. And we fold it in thirds just like they came in the package. Fold it into as tight a package as you can. And I'm going to press 2 cloths full of pulp at one time because you get better pressure that way. Now here's my 6 cloth less work method. Anything to save time, right? So, these 2 go forward, these 2 go over. The spent cloths go on top. 2 more cloths in the press, and as before, centered left to right, very important. Centered front to back, adjust if need be, all the way back it off. Now, another tip, never throw away your pulp. What you do is put 2 scoops, not 3, on top of the old pulp, refold, and later the patty's going to get thick, so we'll put only 1 scoop. But for now, 2 scoops on top of the already pressed pulp. Flatten it, set it aside. Now I notice my bowl is full, so what I'm going to do now is put these cloths forward, these go over. The spent cloths I'm going to put on top, but I'm not going to fold them yet. I'll put this tray back so it doesn't drip on my countertop, and put it back not a little but a lot. You want it to be very, very obvious. So let's fill some bottles. And we'll fill that with water later, right up to the top. So when we're done here, let's make more juice. Now whenever you get puddling in your bowl, it's a good idea to hold the cloths over on my left firmly and pour this into the collection bowl, but very, very carefully. The first time I did this, I got it all over my countertop, and you want to avoid that if possible. And just to remind you again, we're leaving about 10% for filtered or distilled water. I have a water distiller, so we fill it with distilled water. You could use tap water if the water in your community is pure, or bottled water. Get all that pulp out of there with the spatula. That's that all the way. Pull this into as tight a package as I can make. And next I'm going to show you how to get 10% more juice by not throwing away the pulp. Now my friends, as you can see, I've repackaged the already pressed and spent pulp into 3 double packets by repackaging, and I'm going to use a measuring beaker to show how much extra juice we can get. So let's put 2 of these in the press. Now from this first packaging we got 17 ounces. Now by repackaging the pulp again, we got a total of 28 more ounces of juice. That's enough for 2 extra bottles of juice. Now from this batch of juice I got 16 bottles, and I'm topping it off with filtered water. And then we'll put them in the freezer in a plastic bag, and next we'll do a taste test. Now my friends, as you can see, we have 5, 10, 15, 16 bottles of juice, and remember 2 of these bottles came from repackaging and pressing the already pressed pulp another time, and we have enough for a taste test. Well my friends, here we have another Garden Harvest juice, this time with about a dozen golden bell peppers. Let's give it a taste. Oh, this is delicious. I can definitely taste the French sorrel. I think I can taste the golden bell peppers too. Well, I hope you like what you've seen, my friends, and if you do, please tell a friend. If you'd like to contact me for advice to buy parts for your juicer, or even to buy an upgraded Norwalk juicer or a Whole Health Foundation model, call me at 760-753-0321. or email me at developtrust@cox.net, and my webpage is wholehealthfound.com. I'll see you in the next video.